The idea of the form of a Zen garden at the church, Eastern philosophy, Zazen meditation, forest bathing, and the idea of contemplation in green space and contemplation in spaces that we feel safe in. The Japanese Zen garden lent itself naturally to that church and the architecture of that church, and I thought that would be a really great delivery mechanism for different healing modality programs. The title, All Our Liberations, comes from building constructs and building relationships with numerous individuals who are focused on Black and Brown liberation. Inez and Zia at Arch City Defenders, also Cheeraz, who is affiliated with Black Healers Collective, Unhoused, STL, individuals involved in formerly incarcerated reentry programs, Reentry STL, Earth Dance Farms, George Washington Carver Farms. So they're these resource beacons to activate monuments in a very, very, very helpful and impactful way. The idea of engagement of the space comes from the way in which you can sit and exist on that space, and that you can utilize to gain resources from the different bronze plaques that are on the chunks of obsidian, websites, telephone numbers, email addresses, to individuals that you can contact to get help for the betterment of our immediate situation, but also for the betterment of our long-term mental health and our ecosystems and our environments and our communities. You know, the centerpiece of this project, Cheeraz Gormon blessed us with not only the poem that's on the structure itself, but Cheeraz also blessed us with the performance of the poem and the reading of the poem at the opening. Without that poem being on that piece and without Cheeraz reading that poem live, I don't think we would have had the energy and the success of the project. You know, exhibitions come down and those resources fade away. We really need to think about sustainability and permanence of these sites for the sake of the resource that project offers, but also the sake of the collaborations that happened at one spot that then can be activated in the actual community itself.
By the grace of the Most High, we remember what it means to love, how to tell the truth, and put ourselves and each other back together again. Cleaning each wound with care and optimism as we rise to face one another whole. Recovering what has been erased. So the story, we may all live on to tell it from our own lips. Thank you.